What is up, legends? We are back, and we're back with another HypeWatch. Now, this week has been a very fun week for me because I got to deal with a lot of PC stuff, but we're going to talk about that in a bit. And what I found out is that when you introduce yourself that you're going to be a reviewer, like let's say a professional reviewer, companies have no chill whatsoever. Like the amount of flood that I'm getting right now and NDA and like, hey, you review like, and there's not enough YouTubers covering, everything. Like they want more people. So if you are a content creator, I'm literally telling you right now, trying to help you guys out. Game companies want you, so put yourself out there. Start signing up for some mailing lists, some news thing, like wherever you can contact people and start getting some money. Like that's all I can really tell you guys. That I'm telling you straight from companies that if you apply and put yourself out there, that you will most likely be doing the same stuff that I'm doing. So go ahead. And we're going ahead into what we're talking about. And this week, 2 days ago, the Final Fantasy First Soldier beta was announced, and they gave us a nice gameplay trailer. If you go into the Square Enix site on YouTube, you will be able to watch the whole stream. The stream was kind of cringe because they used like influencers and people who haven't played the game, and they had one dude who was he's like a E-League, I think Call of Duty mobile streamer type of guy, and he was doing his thing, but they kind of just let the pop idol girl win. She wasn't bad though. She wasn't bad, but they kind of just let her win. She just was running around shooting everybody in the head. People was like, "Oh my god, I don't know how to play the game," and it would look really cheesy. And it was really a bad show of the game, to be honest. But you can still kind of get the gist of what was going on in the game. So it was kind of fun, but cringy at the same time. I would have did that a totally different way. I would have just had people who knew what they were doing so they can do cool stuff and properly show you how cool the game is, because the game itself and concept is really good. Now, the way that it works is going to be a BR. You're going to have a lot of Final Fantasy stuff in it. You can get spells, you have materia in the field, and the second picture right there, you see you can actually call out, like summon. There's Ifrit right there, and fight like historical type of monsters for the Final Fantasy VII world, like that cleaner, right, or sweeper, I believe it is right there. And you have like the mech and every other thing's chilling out there. You can ride Chocobo. It's a pretty cool thing. And like I've been telling people in previous videos or previous hype watches, this is probably going to be like the next big thing on mobile, even though it probably won't even be that great, but it probably is going to be the next big thing. So if you get good, you probably will get a lot of people watching you, because it's going to be pretty fun. There's the mech scorpion right there. So you're definitely probably going to want to get into that. Next up, in about 24 to 48 hours, Arc the Lad is going to be coming. This, heads up. If you didn't know, now you know. I covered this a few times, and gonna have something nice for you coming soon when it comes to this game right here. Arc the Lad is a pretty simple type of game. Again, I don't think it's gonna be anything barn burner, but you're gonna have these grid system right here, kind of like Final Fantasy Tactics, where your characters can get opportunistic places where they can attack, and you can get pretty cool characters, reroll into kind of like what you want to get. It's a simple game, simple, cute game with a little bit of a story in it, the Arc the Lad story, and Boltron is actually doing some good stuff out there. Their support is not bad. They like to support the community. They give you a lot of codes through all their games, so you can get a lot of good stuff out of here and have a little bit of fun with it. So I believe there's going to be codes coming out. I might have something for you coming for that, so stay tuned. And register if you haven't registered, so you can get your pre-register awards. So far, well, that's kind of it for Android stuff right now. I know you're like, bruh, there's two other things coming, but I can't tell you about them, sadly, NDA again, but there is 2 other launches next week, so stay tuned for that. PC. Even though I can't really show you that much about this right now, again, NDA, I can tell you, pre-order this game. Pre-order this game. If there's ever any time that you need to trust me, especially content creators, because I know a lot of content creators do watch, pre-order this game. This game is lit. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Game is lit. It's Wushu. Those of you who remember the Wushu games that we had in the past, where we just, I'm forgetting the names right now, but the combat is lit in this game. The way the characters look is pretty much Wushu. The entire thing is Wushu, and I can tell you now, there's no dark skin characters in this game. You could try, but you get a tan. That's it. That's all you get is a tan. But it's a very good game. Stay tuned for this. There's gonna be more of this on the channel as well. And I know you see the prices. Cop the standard edition. That's all you really need to do. Cop the standard edition. It's worth it. Trust me. When you see it and you jump into it, World of Warcraft with Wushu type characters, and it's amazing. It's amazingly fun. So stay tuned for this one. And if you're on the outside looking in, you don't have money for it, that, so be it. But this game is actually worth it. So stay tuned for that. Next up, we have this Blade and Soul. Blade and Soul Revival. Now, why did it kick me off the screen I was on before? Bruh. Blade and Soul Revival is actually amazing as well, because the game, they're basically kind of modernizing the game. Let's go into here. This is one of them. All right, so what they're doing is they're modernizing the game, because Blade and Soul is aged. If you guys didn't know, this is like a 13-year-old game. Basically, when it was first originally announced, and they threw out like a beta, but it was like, what, 2008? This is an old ass game. So it's getting into the Unreal Engine, as you can see, upgrade. The part of the problem with Blade and Soul, the vanilla version of it, is that you have this instances where it's lagged. The engine was not built to handle that many people doing that much crazy stuff at the same time. And we have better engines nowadays that can handle stuff like that now in a closed environment. It's not like a super big world. Even 50 on 50 is handleable in current day modern engines, and that's kind of like what Blade and Soul had. So even though it looked good, it looked great, it didn't handle well. It still doesn't handle well currently right now in that type of environment. Even in normal 6-man parties, you still have problems when there's a lot of stuff on the screen, even if you have a badass computer. And all of that is going to be fixed now. And on top of that, they're going to be going to an initiative to make characters and the classes and everything that you do a whole lot better. I don't even know what character I want to be anymore. I still have my main character. I have not gotten rid of my Scion character, who is not even max level. I might actually have to start over, and I probably will start over from scratch, just so I can relearn the game, because I have no idea what the hell to do anymore at the power where my character is. So I'm actually enjoying the having to start over. Because I logged in 2 days ago, and I really did try to understand what's going on with my character. I don't understand anything. Like, I'm looking at the skills. I'm like, I'm really gonna have to go back to the beginning, because there's no way I'm gonna understand this. And that's kind of like what happens when you take a very long time out of these games and you come back in. Like in Final Fantasy 14, I came back in Final Fantasy 14. I'm kidding you. It took me 2 weeks to figure out what the hell I was supposed to be doing. I would come in every day for an hour and try to understand everything in Final Fantasy 14 all over again. Got to get my legendary weapon. Got to worry about going into classes. I need to learn how to get the catch-up system, everything like that. And what I find is there's a major problem on YouTube when it comes to tutorials. You guys let me know. And I even found that out when it comes to Disgaea. Because you see, I'm in item world in Disgaea and my characters. But people are bad at teaching. And this is, I know people are going to be mad and be like, oh my God, you just, like, in the Disgaea community, there's a few people who are actually good at kind of getting you to understand what's going on. And 90% of everybody else don't know what the hell they're doing. Or they're just following whatever was the highest view count and repeating the same stuff over and over again. I'm not going to tell you who and what, but I'm going to give you a hint. The 2 YouTubers I found who I could actually understand what the hell is going on in Disgaea are the people who aren't even getting a lot of views. They're getting like maybe 2 or 3K like that. But They're clean and they're concise, so you can understand what the hell is going on. Everybody else, and yes, they'll probably be mad, but I don't give a fuck because make a better video and like be more concise. Everybody else is just repeating information or repeating Japanese videos or going onto wikis and repeating stuff over and over again. And when I started to break it all down, I'm like, majority of this is wrong. Like, what is going on? And that happens in so many different games. So many different games. And I'm going to tell you something. Sometimes I am guilty of that because what ends up happening is you think you understand what's going on and you do your research, but the research is wrong. It happens. And like I said, I'm guilty of doing it too. The research is just plainly wrong. And I had to for the last 2 or 3 days to properly understand everything in the sky, because I didn't play it in JP. It's one of the games that I just didn't bother going with overseas because I knew it was coming fast. Like the minute that they came out, JP, it's like, it's coming global. So I was like, I ain't bothering then if it's coming global. So yeah, this is a problem on YouTube because people view chase so much that they don't make good videos, and they don't make, like, it looks like good views, and then you have the problem with people who are view cheating on top of, sometimes people are just popular and they make, you know, high value videos that are popular, but they don't know what the hell they're talking about. So it's a major problem on YouTube right now when it comes to that. And I'm going to say it because I don't care. And I don't care who likes me or dislikes me about it because you don't control my fate at all. I control my fate. So you're going to get mad because I'm telling you the truth. Get mad. But it's a major problem on YouTube where people just make videos and then they get a lot of views and everybody thinks that that is the way that it's supposed to be. And then when you sit there and actually do your research, you kind of like understand, hey, you know what? This isn't like this. Like, what is going on? And this guy is one of that. This guy, 90% of this guy's videos, I'm gonna tell you guys right now on YouTube, are bullshit. So figure it out on your own, guys. Do research. And you want to hear something crazy? I'm gonna tell you something crazy right now. Reddit is more accurate than YouTube. Wow. Just be honest with you guys. You figure it out by yourself. Next up, we have the games that came out. Oh no, that's the old intro. We're gonna talk about the intro at the end of this too. This game is kind of cool. Almighty Kill Your Guides. Now, what I find extremely interesting on this is that, one, this is a PC game, so you know people was like, "Oh my god, we do a PC games," and like I'm a video game reviewer. And initially, in the beginning, oh my god, I swear, I wish I could cut off my own ads. Like, I shouldn't have to watch my own ads. It's so stupid. Cut it out. Initially, this channel was a PC reviewing channel. My old intro was all PC games. Blade and Soul, Guild Wars 2, and Warframe are all Steam PC games. So it kind of confuses me. People was like, this isn't mobile. Like, okay, did it say mobile in the title? It didn't say mobile in the title. Like, and even in this video, it says launches on Steam May 5th. People was in the comment section, why is this not mobile? Like, bro, you're not gonna just see mobile. Like, I literally had announcements talking about that we're gonna be going back to doing PC titles. Like, we're sponsored. I'm a sponsored YouTuber to game review, meaning all games, not just mobile. I do a lot of mobile because I have a lot of connections with a lot of mobile companies. That just happened over the course of time because they reached out. But now PC game companies are reaching out. In fact, I woke up Sunday morning when I'm actually doing this video. I'm doing this video actually late for a Sunday. I woke up and I had 7 PC review requests on a friggin' Sunday from last night, because I didn't really look at my email yesterday, so they could have came the course of Saturday. But still, Sunday morning, I wake up, I got 7 PC requests to do, you know, reviews and things like that. I'm like, bro, like, y'all, what on the weekend? Why y'all doing stuff on the weekend? Can we chill? Can I watch Toonami? Like, what? Hello? Is this, we really doing this right now? They're like, nah, no rest. No rest for you. We're not talking about the Android stuff, because I get inundated with Android stuff, and like 80% of it is idle. Which annoys me, but whatever. You can't do anything about it. That's just the industry right now. But yeah, Almighty Kill Your Gods is actually a pretty cool game. So if you're looking for something to play Steam-wise, it's already out right now. We already did the review on it. People kind of, when they play it, they're like, you know what? This isn't half bad. I thought this was going to be garbage, but it's kind of cool. It's kind of like a God of War type of game. So try it out. And last but not least, Eliyan. Eliyan actually took me by surprise. It majorly took me by surprise. And one of the major reasons for it taking me by surprise, one is Cacao Games, which is also Black Desert. But it's the combat. It's how good, look at that combat right there. It's how good the combat is. Like, the game itself is a typical World of Warcraft, Final Fantasy, and Black Desert mixed all into one. It's nothing new when it comes to any of that stuff. But dudes, it's the combat. Like, this combat in this game is sick. And the Sword of Legends is sick too, but it's sick like in an Asian Wushu MMO type of feel. So just keep that in mind. But this is more traditional, more free flowing, 60 FPS. You gonna be busting ass like you are playing Devil May Cry in a MMO. Like, look at that, like that little preview right there. We're gonna go in over here because this is just the character. They trying to be cute. And I picked a gunner because OMG, who the hell is this? What ad is this? Wicked Report, dude, you need a comb. Hello? Why you gonna make him have an ad? That makes people like, can he comb his hair? Sir, you should not be doing the ad. Anyway, like look at this free flowing combat right here. Like it is so crazy, especially as the gunner. And this is before I had all my real mobile stuff. Like I'm learning right now that how much freedom that I have, because you're not used to having this much freedom in an MMO game. Like, you just not, yeah, like we out here playing Honkai. Like, I have this much freedom in this game. They don't have a lot of melee characters, which weird. I'm probably gonna get hit. Oh no, I killed it. They don't have a lot of melee characters in this game. It's only 2 melee characters, sadly, which is the assassin and the tank. They're probably gonna have more characters coming in the future, but this game is great for the combat and the way that you can move and everything else. I can't wait for them to put other melee characters, because I want to play a melee character. Now that they have like all this, like, assassin's kind of cool, but I've never been an assassin player. Like, I don't want to be hiding in the shadows. If I'm gonna be melee, I want to beat somebody's ass with a big ass sword and let's go. They're in the game. When you look at the enemies have classes that work like that, and they have other types of classes that work like that. Even like, look like a nunchuck dude. I was like, give me a Bruce Lee nunchuck class. Like, sir, can I have that? Because there was somebody in the game that was doing that. And I'm like, why is this not a class? So they have it, but no, it's just, we just don't have it there. Like, Blade and Soul did that when they had the archer. Like, why am I looking at this archer do all this acrobatic cool ass shit and we can't be a damn archer? Like a whole 10 years later, they made the archer. Like, bruh. All right, so that's all the stuff that we have for the week. We did end up being around the 20-minute mark now where you're in this video. I thank everybody who's been hanging out. The PC stuff, like the PC company is like, oh, we are just going to be giving you stuff now because your channel, we thought we was just Android, but it looks like people want to see stuff on PC. So we're going to have stuff on PC throughout the week, as well as stuff on Android. And I kind of gave up on iOS because Apple is on some special shit right now where they just, I can't be bothered with them. Like, you got to get permission for certain things right now. Like, dude, I just want to do a video. Oh, wait, what type of video you doing? Like, you're not going to tell me what type of video am I doing. So that's why you don't see much iOS stuff, because when it comes to getting permission, iOS it's just ridiculous. Like they act like they the special kid in the class, and that you gotta adhere to the special kid. No, F you, I'm not doing that. I just won't cover your stuff. So it's unfortunate. Thankfully, a lot of stuff iOS comes out Android. So when I can, I'll just give you the link to iOS stuff or something like that. But don't count on much stuff coming. Like they have Fantasian, and I actually have that game and would cover it. But and on top of that, I'm Square sponsored, and it's still a problem to put that on YouTube. It flagged like immediately. I'm like, bro, I'm whitelisted. And like, so, all right, okay. You know what? No more Apple. Forget it. And that's the reason why you don't see that type of stuff. But again, thank you guys for watching. You guys make this really fun, and I'm just letting the videos fly where I can. I got some help now, and you're gonna see a lot more. It takes the pressure off me. I don't have to actually pay attention to much of my emails and comments. Comments are moderated, so if you get banned, it's probably not even me banning you. It's probably some one of my moderators banning you because you said something dumb. And I actually unbanned a lot of people, to be honest with you, before when we got new moderators, because we don't have the same moderators anymore. And I unbanned a lot of people, and I figured out last week that 2 people who I unbanned got banned all over again. It's like they knew. So they were sitting there banned the whole time and couldn't talk, but didn't realize that they could talk, and they decided to get banned all over again. I'm like, why you just can't be like, dog? You see, you was unbanned, and we trying to be civil out here, and you just chose violence. You just woke up and decided that you just gonna get banned all over again. I don't understand why we can't be nice. Why we can't have nice things. Why I don't want to actually ban anybody, to be honest with you. I let people have opposing opinions. I let people argue. I let people argue on the channel. I just don't let people disrespect anybody or me. Don't disrespect anybody or me. That's the one thing you can't do. That's it. But that's still a problem. I don't get it. I don't get it, y'all. Like, it's like people consider amendment right for free speech the right to be an asshole. That's not a right. You don't have the right to do that. You don't have the right to bother people. You don't have the right to be annoying. You have a right to get banned, though. You can hold that ban, but you don't have the right to be annoying. And I just don't understand why, we got to have that type of conversation. And why I even need to ban people for, being annoying to other people and disrespecting. Just be nice. That's all you gotta do. You don't like a game? Don't play the game. If you come onto the channel and be like, why is he playing this? Or why is he reviewing that? Because that's what I'm paid to freaking do. I'm paid to review. I'm paid to do Android reviews, PC reviews, say my opinion and keep it moving. I'm not paid to be like, oh my God, I love this game and you should buy this game and stuff like that. I'm not paid to do that. That's not my job. And I'm not paid to be having favorites. Like, if there's a game that's not that great and I review it and it sucks, that's the point of a reviewer. You're not supposed to just only review the super good games and ignore all the bad games. You're not actually a good reviewer. That's favoritism and unprofessional. Like, you were supposed to review the bad, the good, the middle, the cheesy, the idle. You got to do all that. You can't just be like, nah, I'm too good for that game. I can't put that on my channel. Then you're going to be a poor man in the content creation cycle, and nobody's going to respect you, because that's not how you do things. So that's how it works. I will catch you guys next video. Thank you for watching. I hope everybody has a good week from here, because Sunday technically is the beginning of the week. So get your rest today, because I'm going to be chilling after this video. Everything else that comes out today that you will see other than this video was already recorded the previous days. So see you guys soon. And officially, the next video you'll hear from me is Monday, but you're probably going to see some other stuff Sunday too. So have a good one. Peace.